Hello beer tubers and welcome to yet another Throwback Thursday with me, Peter, the Master of Hoppets, today joined by
Henrik, the General Gerson.
Yes, doing a throwback on some more classic Danish beer. Beer to be exact. This is one Henrik picked up at the brewery in Bornholm. In Tejn, right?
Tejn Harbor, yeah.
Yeah. So Christian Skårdal Andersen, who runs the brewery with his wife, Jessica, I think something else, Andersen. She has Pernillen, he has beer here. And they've been doing their own stuff there for a long time now. But back in the day, Christian used to contract brew. And this beer was actually originally made at Søgaards Bryghus here in Aalborg in collaboration with Brian Davis, who was a brewer there back then, who is now called Julia. But they made this collaboration and we really, really enjoyed it, Jakob and the Lord of Malta and I. And when they just announced that they were going to rebrew this super fresh, like it's a modern West Coasty type IPA, I was like, hey, and like maybe you should bring some, because you could get it straight from the source. So he did. Yeah. And yeah, they say it was originally brewed for I think it's a beer bar in Rome originally.
Yeah, it is.
And yeah, there we go, Executioner IPA by Beer here with the fat Executioner on there. Again, like home drawn labels from Christian himself. It's the same label as back then. And it says like a murderously good IPA. It was brewed for Mastro Tita of the beer bar. And yeah, so it's a 7% IPA, West Coast. Says it's got aromas of hay and pine, but balanced by juicy malt and a light bitter dry finish. Hops in this one is a very classic kind of West Coast approach. At least, you know, what you'd see back in the day. It's hopped with Amarillo, Centennial, Chinook, and Galena. And they use Carapils, Marzada, and Pilsner malt in it. So, do they have IBUs too? 60 IBUs. So it's pretty much standard West Coast stuff like this. But let's check it out. So pours a very nice golden yellow color, slightly hazy. I guess it's still haze, but there was also yeast in the bottom of the bottle.
It is a bit hazy actually.
Yeah. Nice white head. It looks nice. I haven't had this since like 2000 and probably like, what, 10, 11? 10?
So 10 years
maybe?
ago.
Something like that. I might have had a bottle that's old, but not this fresh. So yeah, let's check it out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's very old school. Oily citrus. It almost has like a little bit of a rubbery note, I think. But sometimes I think you can get that from West Coast IPAs. Like an oily hop thing that's almost slightly rubbery.
Yeah, you might be right.
It's not that much aroma, I don't think.
It's not like crazy punchy.
It's not mind-blowing or anything, but I mean...
It smells kind of like piney, as they say, and
piney,
it's like a bit earthy, resiny. It smells old school, like an old school IPA.
Yeah.
Let's give it a taste.
Yeah,
There's a little bit of sweet citrus too. Cheers. That's pretty easygoing stuff.
Yeah.
Not that bitter. It's got a kick of bitterness on the aftertaste. It's actually not. I remember it as being more explosive on the hop character back then, but so much has happened in the world of IPA since. But I still think it's nice. It's nice with like a more bitter.
It drinks very easily. I'd say.
Super like nice and dry and easy drinking for a 7% IPA. I think flavors for me is mostly like grapefruit pith and pine, a little bit of resin. There's a hint of maybe a stone fruit or slight pineapple thing, and I think that's Galena, because I remember Galena being stone fruit and passion fruit flavors. Actually, the reason why Galena was put in this is because Brian, the brewer of Søgaards, was hanging out with me and Jakob, the Lord of Malta, a lot, and we did a tasting. There's a video of it on YouTube too, of us trying the whole Mikkeller single hop IPA series, almost all of them. And Brian loved the Galena one so much that he decided to use Galena as one of the hops in this collab. Well, yeah, now it's not a collab anymore, I guess, but.
I mean, the recipe is a collab.
Yeah. But I think it's a nice West Coast IPA. Nothing mind-blowing, nothing crazy, but it's pretty much what you expect. Oily citrus, grapefruit, pine, pith, a little bit of earthiness.
I mean, for
again, slight passion fruit, slight stone fruit.
For 7% beer, it's actually quite dangerous, because I mean, you could easily drink a pint of this, maybe even two.
And it has more flavor than aroma. Not a ton of aroma, but the flavor is definitely more complex and intense. Yeah. I think a straight 90. I think this is a very nice West Coast IPA. It's kind of like bordering new school meets old school West Coast IPA, because it's not like cloying.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the old school West Coast IPAs have like that more sweet, malty backbone, but this is more light on the malt. Well, it's Pilsner, Marzada, and Pale Ale malts. Yeah.
I agree as well. And if you are ever going to Bornholm, check out the bar. It's an awesome place. They got great beer and great food as well.
I need to make it over there.
Yeah, you should.
But this is a really fun beer to revisit. I haven't had it in a long time. For me, back in the day, beer here was like one of the number ones in terms of making hoppy beer. Executioner, I drank that beer so much.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you guys had a chance to taste the freshly released Executioner IPA from Beer Here, let us know what you thought of it. This is another little fun Throwback Thursday, trying beer from back in the day. And maybe the first Danish Throwback Thursday, I think. Isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it might be. Or no, Liam just brought up. There we go.
Okay.
But almost. And you were there too, so.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, if you had it, guys, let us know. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and ring the bell for future notifications about videos. And we're going to say cheers.
Cheers.
And see you guys in another beer review.